Medical simulation is, I think, the way of the future for medical training. It's very hard for you to mimic combat scenario outside with gunfire, explosions, and stuff like that. So we're teaching our students to take care of patients while they're under fire. So how do we do that? We use the virtual environment. We have insurgents come through shooting at them, firing RPGs at them, throwing grenades at them. So the sounds, the different special effects that we put on there gives them that realism. We're getting doctors, nurses, brand new students that just came out of basic training, medical technicians and other ancillary services that come through here to get their training.
We tell them when they come inside to put on their Kevlar vest, to put the vest on, to grab a weapon as well as a helmet. We've also even given some of the med techs lights because it's so dark, so we give them headlamps to kind of see what they're doing, because sometimes it can be too dark and they're just doing what they think is right and it ends up not being right.
Going into the care and the fire phase is chaotic. Gunfire coming in, there's active rounds coming at you. The enemy is actually trying to take you out. So we just kind of envision that happening so that they can get a sense of urgency, get up to their barriers to return the fire, and then once we'll cue them that when the scene is safe for them to actually go into that first phase as far as carrying the fire.
And then we tell them to go ahead and check on their patients, see who's alive, check that ADC, see who's breathing. Once they find out who's alive, get those tourniquets on and get themselves as well as that patient out of that kill zone, out of that hostile environment, behind the barrier to do further care.
When you're in the kill zone from an instructor standpoint, you have to really apply the pressure to these individuals to see if they can do their job under pressure. No, there's no hitting or hazing or anything like that, but we are screaming at the top of our lungs. There are explosions going off. There's smoke and all that stuff going off because it happens real world. Reading a book or just doing simulations, say, oh, you would see this and you would see that. It's not really putting it into perspective of what actually happens. At the end, the students were like, man, that was really well. I never experienced that before. That was awesome. When can I do that? And my words is always, you're speaking from experience, be careful what you ask for. This was fun, but when you have active bullets coming in at you and you got to make a decision, it's all based off the training that we provided as far as a baseline, because that baseline is going to get you the way you need to go.
It's a lot to take in. If you're not used to looking at blood spurting out of somebody, if you're not used to looking at burns, severe bullet wounds and stuff like that, then your first reaction would be to freeze. And we want to get them out of that. So when you actually get to the real thing, you just automatically react.